welcome. Thank y'all for coming out this morning. I am Miss Becky. I'm your family service worker, and most of you I've met one-on-one, doing a lot of paperwork with. So thank you for all of that documentation. In your folder, you're going to see an agenda on your left side and a stack of paperwork. Behind that agenda is a handbook. And in your handbook, on page 21, it's going to talk about pedestrian safety, as well as toddler car seat safety, as well as, well, it has the bus safety, but maybe it doesn't. But you do have a handout in your packet that talks about bus safety as well. Of course, here at Elkhart ISD, if your child rides the bus at any given moment of time, morning or afternoon, they do have to wear the face shield. That is going to be a requirement. And then back on page 4, it's going to give you an overview of Head Start. We are a federal program, so just we're all up in your business, per se. And so, just so that you can, it will give you brief details of what our program is about and how we can support you and your family and child. And then back over on page 14, next month is supposed to be election of officers. We will have to decide on how we're going to do that. So just read over those. They consist of page 14 and page 15. So if you're interested in any of those officer positions, and you will let me know, it would be much appreciated, okay? So just know that that's there. And then on the right side of your folder, you will see a stack of papers. This stack of papers is needing to be filled out. And basically the top one, the little short half one, is about the handbook and about the pedestrian and transportation safety, as well as the training acknowledgement. So there's a little line right before the student's name and the parent's name and date that you need to initial. That you have been provided a copy of the Head Start Parent Orientation Handbook, and then it says initial. So that's very important, and I'll need this little packet back. Also, you have a parental rights and annual notice. That on the back is where you will put your child's name, and I've already put Elkhart hopefully there, and then I need you to sign and date. And then the last page is the policies for confidentiality. So in other words, when we're out in public, if you see us at Walmart or Brookshire's or Dollar Tree or Dollar Stores, we'll speak to you, but that's really not where we need to talk to you about anything, about your child's behavior or anything. That's more of a private conversation. And if you, we have a high school helper that's helping us, and he is obligated to sign this as well. So I told him he's got family that's in our classroom, and I've explained to him he can't go out in public and talk about them, even with their own parents. So just be aware of our policy, please. And then also on that same page, back of those pages that are stapled together, is a parent interest survey. Now, please parents, please, that part that says day of the week, time preferred, please fill that in, and please, I can't guess what any means. Any means indicates to me and the principal we get to decide when you want to have these meetings. Now, we'll probably have these meetings just like we're having this morning, but deciding on the time that is best for you to come and meet, that's going to be very important. So if you can do the morning, wonderful. If not, if you have to wait because of job or something, just indicate a time that's best at your convenience, because these meetings are yours. They're not mine. I'm here to support you. Miss Kylie's here to support you. Miss Steely's here to support you. But these ultimately are your meetings. So with that being said, more than likely, I also need to know what topics. Now, there are some mandated topics that we have to cover. For instance, like the orientation. That's what we're doing here today, is orientation. Next month would be the volunteer training and election of officers. So that would be very important to attend as well. Then we have a nutrition education, a health education, and how to keep your child safe, as well as transition. Now, that transition meeting usually happens in April. And that is, the reason for that is because we invite the other 2 regular pre-K classes in as well, so that the teacher from kindergarten can share with you the expectations that will be expected of kindergartners. So, but you will decide when those meetings will be by May, going back and doing a documentation, a calculation, tabulation form to show what day of the week you would like it, what time of day you would like it, and all of that. And then we'll come back together and we'll decide where these meetings need to fall into place. That's going to be your decision, not mine. Okay? And then the other paper that's in behind that is a needs assessment worksheet. This helps me out to know what needs you or your child or family may need. For instance, if you need housing, I can direct you to the HUD housing department. Or if you need insurance on your child, I can refer you to Medicaid insurance to apply. If you need help in copying anything or using a computer to get online or anything, that's the reason for the Head Start office, is that my computer, the copier and everything is there for you and your use as well. Okay? Now, the last little document that we started last year was a parent curriculum called Ready Rosie. And what Ready Rosie is just like a 1 to 3 minute, no more than 5 minute little videos of things that you can work with your child on, whether it's shape, colors, numbers, math skills, reading skills, rhyming words, really some fun activities. And you can download that. Yes, it is an app, but like I said, they're short and sweet, but they're little fun things. I know the one that I viewed recently was where a mom and a child is in the kitchen, and she's got items set out, and they talk about the different sizes of the cans, the different types of items that is in the can, and different things. So it's really beneficial. So Ready Rosie will be your Ready Rosie friend. So I know Miss Kylie will be sending home plenty of work. This is just another layer of things that you can work with your child on. So, do I have any questions?